before they hurt you.
Who is Poppy? Popularity-obsessed prophet protecting youth, passionately offering personally painful yearnings, prospering over poorly performing YouTubers.
Born in Bronx River under the nation of Zulu, raised in a genocidal environment like the Tutsi and Hutu, he doesn't want to be remembered as just a baby B.O. Was on Rikers for 3 bodies, known by every inmate and CO. Went on Doggie Diamonds and Queenz Flip and put the community on alert. Spoke about being molested, died, and how he was hurt. Launched investigations into the accusations of alleged molestation by Bam. Some questioned the allegations and wondered was he having relations with the man. Haas took pictures with Bam as an adult. Bam was a father figure with many in his cult. Many times victims become attached to their abusers. Don't take sides until you listen to the account of the accusers. A long-standing feud between him and Sinetta. Threatened to harm him rocking a teddy bear polo sweater. Critics have made valid points, and some of the attacks are true. But when you point at others, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. Haas is loved for his story, yet he's hated for his glory. Some who lose don't want to see others win. Look right, look left, shall we begin? Keeps his coats clean even when he gets dirty, bringing awareness of the enemy's Agenda 2030. He is a sponge, soaking up info from Game of Thrones to Alex Jones, beefing with good dudes from Hocus to Mano, to Styles P to Jojo Capone. He is storm-born and bringing the hellfire. He can be right or wrong, yet still inspire. Where's all the fathers at? Does raising sons really bother dads? Black lives don't matter, they're cheap to the system that devalues life, orphans children, and fosters victims. From the Bronx, he moved out of the boroughs. Spoke of the activist budget paid by George Soros. Live like you on the run and do your dirto by your lonely. Said Tamika Mallory was my son's big homie. Gets into and out of jams like a YouTube MacGyver. Had to apologize after offering J Prince his saliva. Fishing through the raw and uncut and catching real topics. Breeding domestic dogs and lizards that are rare and exotic. Waiting for anyone to rock some snot boxes so he can go live on the trending hood gossip. Fighting to keep sane and maintain his life in balance while helping others display their music and talents under a constant onslaught of threats from those that wish him harm and death. Agitating the ghetto to shake off the devil. Exorcise those demons before they turn off your zenith. Panasonic, Vizio, Westinghouse, LG, Sony, Toshiba, RCA, or Sharp. When the TV light goes dark, the only volume is an angel playing the harp. Rest in peace, iGod. Hold your head, 5God. Intoxicated Haas flipped out in Burger King over some fast food. Disrespected a hard-working Latina queen with his bad mood. He can act real wild and he don't back up too well. Pushed the saucy Derek Williams down and said he fell. Let a white woman know that he wasn't her animal or slave when she walked by and told him to get out of her way. He's the big YouTuber, stacking up the schmoolah. Many times he's been wrong and many times he's been right. He definitely knows the difference and does wrong despite. Singing old tunes and spontaneously going off the head. He must have more respect when speaking on the dead. Went to Fordham Road after the riots and the looting. Told the young boys to end the violence and the shooting. Then got caught on camera fighting with a rival. Reading the New Testament after pulling out his Bible. From police in his driveway, threats and non-stop delivery orders. With axes and blades threatening to give heavy D to your daughters. A puzzle riddled with many problems within him, and he uses them to solve the YouTube algorithm. Whether you like it or not, Haas is the hood. He moves the crowd with ugly, bad, and good. He is the clout, and we are the chasers. He is in the air, and we caught the vapors. When Haas talks about how he used to rob guys, you can hear Monty somewhere turning on his frog eyes. He can be flagrant and foul when he throws shots freely. Apologies aren't enough when you hurt others intentionally. Pushing the Pepsi or the Can-Am Spider on a joyride. Outside going live over by U-Mob and Darkside. When Haas talks about all the dudes he stuck up, you can hear Shaft somewhere saying, "Shut up, shut up." It was great and must-see TV when the gangster met the Geechee. Haas said don't compare him to no NBA player because they pledged to say the Baphomet prayer. Said the bus got punked by the GOAT, never had the struggle and took the oath. Ate mama's cooking and started losing weight. Got no dessert and ended up on the plate. The seasoning wasn't to his taste and he wasn't up for debate. Got ambushed on the channel and was muted on the panel. Realized what he did was wrong and apologized, but couldn't answer why when he was scrutinized. Said he couldn't leave that night when challenged to a fight. Told the bust he wanted a hotel room and a round-trip flight. Haas was not worried in the least. After a little famine, he began to feast. Gotti proclaimed Haas the king of New York. He's a loyal follower and will always support. Enjoys vacations, lives his life, raises his kids and loves his wife. But the title may be vacated if he won't put on the gloves with trife. Fill out your 1099 and don't commit tax fraud. Haas could have given more than a Benji to Wax Dog. Plays the game like an altered beast on Sega Genesis. Treated some lady in the bodega like his arch nemesis. He prefers to be judged by 12 than to let 6 carry him under. But 12 will arrest you before a judge gives you additional numbers. He's the Vince McMahon of the WWE, farming an industry of beef, stimulating YouTube's street economy. Poppy's perm ponytail is YouTube's PPP. Very lyrically gifted, even though he's not a rapper. Chopped it up with math, and Scheme said he looked like a disaster. Is Hassan Campbell a ghetto prophet, wise teacher, or calculating villain? Incorrect division when he said a billionaire could give everybody $1 million. The pandemic within the pandemic, making moves with DJ academics. Haas is a warrior with many contradictions, a former gang member with strong convictions. Tears can be good catharsis, especially for a narcissist. We felt his pain when the brother cried, said he wanted to go when his mother died. Before they draw semis, please pay close attention to your circle. The line will cut you in half and you'll die a meter from who birthed you. Since we kill our own brothers, the black on black crime is kind of relative. Living in negativity, the only way to equate to positive is to multiply the negatives. It is clear why kids choose to stay on the wrong path, because they get more attention by behaving bad. Give them love and discipline so they rise out of the dirt, and look out for the children before they get hurt.
It's over. Words are spells. He cast spells into the universe and they fell on himself. Where he actually rocked a nigga snot box. He hit him in the head with the, ooh. That seen the way he twisted in the video, hit the floor?